Rain is coming. Hello, 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 guys. We are live. How you all are doing? Enable auto. So let me do some settings first. So I will cut this thing in case something went wrong. Then we will have this thing, and let's see if people joins. All right. We'll start coding by let's see how many people joins. For now, let's check this thing if anything is working. I think it's all good. Let's drop it here. So all right. Let's wait for people, and for the new joiners, please like this stream and explore the channel as well. All right. So guys, if you are watching this, please make sure to have a like and feel free to say hi. Let's chat and let me know if you are building something. Okay. Guys, if you are new, please like this stream. First of all, please like this stream. Then come on chat, say hi. Let's discuss. Come on, come on, come on. Hi, hi. Hello, Pratik. How are you, buddy? Thank you for liking this stream. And to all the guys, if you are new, please like this stream and say hi on the chat. If you are building something, if you are onto some project, let's discuss that too. I am working, so I am learning Rust. So I was creating a CLI application to help me learn. So this what does like this application does is it will read a directory recursively, check for the events. If any events are filed, like a file is created, deleted, any directory like updated, renamed, or any content has been changed, it will fire an event and I will track those event. So at first I started with this thing, then I implemented a basic layer of it. Then I added a feature to monitor process on this network, on the system. So it will monitor the process as well. It will check whether which process is consuming more CPU or more memory. And also I will be able to identify by the end of this thing is I can, I can check which process is malicious. So I have a list of all the malicious processes. Then I'll check the names. If they match those, I will send alert to the user. Currently I am sending the alert to console, but I have two other plans as well. It will log into a file and also send notification via Slack or any platform by using its APIs and all. So that's what I'm doing. Yes, yeah, you can say kind of like task manager. Correct. So it has all the processes you can see, which is yeah, yep, yeah, correct, correct, correct. So I didn't created it from scratch. I used crates called Notify Crate to check for events, and I used sysinfo crate to check for processes. These two things I'm doing. So I'm wrapping things around these crates. So Notify Crate provides us the functions that will track the events of a system. Yeah, yeah, not Ultra Pro version. Definitely, Task Manager is already itself Pro version, but it's just a Rust implementation. So, Pratik, are you a student or a working professional? Are you working on something? Are you building anything? Yeah, thank you, Pratik. So, guys, if you are new to the channel, please like this stream and say hi. I can see on my studio that there are 9 concurrent viewers that are watching this stream. So, it would be great if you just leave a like. No, bro, I'm a student plus businessman. Okay, that is awesome. So, what are you studying currently? Are you okay? So, arts, amazing, awesome, awesome. That's good. Okay, so that is awesome. That is awesome. All right, guys. So this thing over here, we left it today. Uh, so now we need to handle this, right? So we are using ChronoCrate for date time management. Now what we'll do is we need a timestamp, and that time spent is of type. To check that type, I think it's F64. I think if I go to over here, it's F64, right? So it's F64. Now let's we are using chrono crate, right? So we'll simply go and search the current timestamp with chrono. So chrono has this thing. You can do this, but it's a I64, right? But we defined it as F64. But what if we don't want to like use chrono? What if we simply use date time in Rust? So maybe we could have chrono crate. It's only using chrono crate. We need systems date time, right? So maybe, right. So guys, if you are watching this stream, feel free to say hi. And I'm not sure if the data is coming. Also, please let me know if the stream is going fine. Whether is there any delay on audio video? Let me know. Hmm. So, guys, if you're watching this, please let me know if the stream is going fine. How's the quality, and is there any lag or something? Okay, we can use this thing, date time format, date time. So, uh, as F64. Date time to F64 representing the second since Unix epoch can be done using ASX F64. Okay, that is fine. That is fine. It's good if it's not. And I think uh, why it's showing very like large drop frame ratio about 20%. Let's check the upload speed. Upload speed would be very low. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why we have a issue here. It says it's a good connection. Mm, mm. So we have this thing. So it says so Unix epoch. So although system time cannot be directly inspected, the Unix epoch constant is provided in this module as an anchor in time to learn information about a system time by calculating the duration from the fixed point in time. Also can be converted to human readable time or perhaps some other string representation. Now this is the default system time thing. We can use this Unix epoch anchor in time, which can be used to create new system instances or learn about where in time a system time lies. So if I do, what does Unix? So what is Unix epoch? Unix epochs is an anchor in time. It says it's an anchor. So just like it's a kind of hook that we will define that what is the current time from that Unix epoch. So it will be a difference between that Unix epoch and the now instance. मोबाइल का 5G यूज़ कर लो ब्रो। हाँ यार वही करना पड़ेगा। पता नहीं क्या इशू है। हेलो हेलो राघव। कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग, नो नो नो। नहीं यार, नो कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग। जस्ट बिल्डिंग अ सिंपल एप्लीकेशन। It's not hard. It has a way, like a certain way that you get used to once you start implementing it. So I'll not say it hard. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, if you are trying to solve like lead code and code for these questions of data structures and all, then you should not use Rust. It is highly verbose. Like you have to write a good amount of code for that you can simply do within 2 or 3 lines. So for data structures, you should avoid this. हाँ यार, बारिश के समय अभी बारिश की आवाज़ आ रही थी और ये एकदम नेट भग गया। मैसेज इनका पहले आ जाता है कि देख लो भाई अपना अपना नेट नहीं चल रहा है ना। हाँ तो राघव, फॉर लीड कोड एंड कोड लाइक दिस, अवॉइड रस्ट। इट्स बेटर गो विथ सी और सी प्लस प्लस। आई मीन, इफ यू आर रियली सो व्हाट्स योर टेक स्टैक राघव? Yeah, so I'm using this Airtel broadband 40 Mbps. I mean, I get my work done. सर्वर वगैरह, ऑफिस वगैरह, मीटिंग्स वगैरह हो जाती हैं इसमें। But from the past 1 month or so, TypeScript for dev and CPP for dev. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Don't go for Rust. TypeScript for dev, CPP for DSA. That is an excellent combination. So why choose Rust for that only? Go with CPP for DSA and CP. Hmm. So now let's you know भाई बिगनर के लिए कोई टिप? जस्ट स्टार्टेड रस्ट अ वीक बैक। ओके। टीएस किशन, हेलो, वेलकम, हाउ आर यू? थैंक्स फॉर लाइक बीइंग ऑन चैट। सो बिगनर के लिए टिप्स तो भाई यही है, जो रस्ट बुक है उसे पढ़ लो, रस्लिंग्स की एक्सरसाइज कर लो। एक्सरसिज्म एक वेबसाइट है, वहाँ पे जाके जो जो तुम करते हो उससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस कर लो। और स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग कुछ ना कुछ एप्लीकेशन, जैसे स्टार्ट विथ कैलकुलेटर, कैलकुलेटर से स्टार्ट कर लो, कैलकुलेटर बिल्ड कर लो। उसके बाद बाकी चीज़ें, अगर अब तुम्हारा कोई ऑलरेडी किसी और टेक में काम करते हो, क्या कहते हैं, तो उसका जो नोड वगैरह का जो सर्वर है, जो नोड जेएस पे लिखा हुआ है या किसी भी उस पे लिखा हुआ है, उसको रेप्लिकेट कर लो उस पे, रस्ट पे। छोटे छोटी चीज़ें बनाओ, जैसे पहले मिडिलवेयर से शुरू कर लो, कोई ऑथ उसको कर लो, या कोई लॉगिन का एंड पॉइंट बना होगा उसको कर लो कि कैसे वो कुकीज़ भेज रहा है, और कैसे वो टाइम मैनेज कर रहा है उसमें, उसका एक्सपायरी टाइम एंड ऑल, उसको इम्प्लीमेंट कर लो। ऐसे शुरू कर लो और बस उसके साथ करते जाओ, उसमें सही हो जाएगा सीन। हेलो करण, हाउ आर यू? एक सवाल है, कैन यू टेल मी रोड मैप फॉर रस्ट? अरे भैया, फैन ही नहीं है भाई। रोड मैप तो रस्ट का यही है यार, कि जो जैसे ना आप स्टार्ट करोगे, जब जैसे ही आप अपना सिस्टम खोलो, तो उसमें 1 लीटर तेजाब डाल दो, आप आपको रस्ट आ जाएगी करण भाई। दैट्स ऑल राइट किशन। हेलो सेल। ब्रो यू मालू, व्हाट इज मालू? So Kishan, read the Rust book, that is the official Rust book. So as soon as you go by the topics, just switch to Rust links. Take a clone on your local, solve those exercises. It's a good resource for chapter wise, exercises. Do that. Uh, you can go for exercism like a website where you can practice your Rust. There are some questions like string manipulations and everything. So it's a complete thing to do something like DSA and all. So you can do that. Also start building something very, start from the basics. Start with calculator app, or simply start with name app, like application that a user enters name and it will send back your name and all. So just do that. Sale, I don't get it, what is malu? Bro you malu. All right, we have, okay, so Unix epoch, it will be used. So ये क्या है? It is, so it says it's a anchor in time. So you see, anchor is a hook. So it's a hook in time from which we will calculate what time has been elapsed till now. So system time, I think it has now, dot now, that will tell it's the current instance. You see, system time dot now. Now we want what time has been elapsed, so we'll use this thing, I think, Unix epoch. So Unix epoch, as it says, it's a hang, and learn about where in time a system time lies. All right, the constant is defined to be this, 1970 UTC. on all systems with respect to the system clock. Using duration since on an existing system time instance can tell how far away from this point in time a measurement lies. And using Unix epoch plus duration can be used to create a system time instance to represent another fixed time. So I think let's do this thing, है ना? तो टाइम स्टैम्प है. So I think it's implementation of long implementation, because we have to, I think, let's see how it goes. So we are not using chrono because we need it in f64. So f64, why? Because it will be a large value, because we want it in seconds, right? So we can say system. So we have system time, right? And it has a function, associated function now, and we will use elapsed, right? What does elapse do? Result duration signal returns the difference. No, we don't want difference. We want something like duration. Okay, it says duration since. Now inside this, we'll use our Unix epoch. So right, so let's see if Unix. So it's Unix epoch. What it so duration since, what does it return? It return a result, right? So we need to unwrap it, right? We can unwrap it. As soon as we unwrap it, we will have a value, right? Now we need some, do we have anything called sex, sx f64 or sx? So we can say this thing. So let's do this. All right, I think we have this thing ready. So timestamp, we so it's returning f64 seconds, right? So we'll use system time now and duration since unique epoch. So if we go to the documentation, it says it's a hook from which it tells that where in the time the system time lies, right? So it will be constant on all the platforms. That will be a 1970 January first date from there till now. So it gives us the timestamp. So it's a result value. So we'll unwrap it and we will do this. So let's do one more thing. There could be possible chances that it we need a default as well, right? So we can say unwrap or default. All right. So it says cannot move. Maybe I can use and okay. Let's see. Let's do a build. Let's see what the error is. U32 found this. Found this. Found this. Hmm. He's asking, are you from Kerala? TS Kishan. Okay, 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 okay. Raghav Chadda, bye bye. Raghav Chadda, okay. I will return after completing Rust book. Awesome, awesome. Raghav Chadda, bye bye भैया, bye bye sir. वैसे why are you learning Rust? आपके पास तो already job है. हाँ मेरे पास है job already. But I'm still learning Rust because I think it's a good tool to have. It opens a variety of scopes. I can do embedded, I can do Web3, I can go low level, I can just write backend, web frameworks with it. Yeah, so that's why I'm learning Rust. It's nothing, how to write the numbers 1 to 9 or 10. Then I left. Oh, yeah, so I tried learning Telugu. No, I'm not, and I'm from Uttarakhand basically. So guys, if you're watching this, please leave a like and come on to say hi on chat. All right. So it says, so I think we need to, so we need PID, that, uh, 32 that I can do. And it says mismatched type here. If I remove this thing, there was an error as well. So it says cannot. Now let's check the error. A move occurs because process info.name has type a string which does not implement the copy trait. Yes, we can do a clone, but if I do process info, I can possibly add a क्या कहते हैं macro on the struct, maybe clone macro. So this way, this could, where is process info? Uh, so maybe this could, maybe this could solves the issue. Mm, no. It says it's a string, but I got this. Let's do another cargo build. Uh, Acha, it's a double L, MALLU. Okay. Move occurs because process name has type string, which does not implement the copy trait. So we have 246 subs. That is good. That is going good. So let's do this. Let's go with compiler. Dot clone. All right. All right, guys. If you are watching this, please leave a like and say hi. So we have a like, and as soon as you like, say hi so that I can know. Come on, people, leave a like. So here we have like created this alert thing, and now we also send this function to send alert. So this thing is done. So here how we raise an alert that we have created. All right. So with that, let's move on to next thing. Now it says if it's a new process, so we have to alert the terminal from here. We'll do same thing because it's a new process. What we'll say? We'll say same. We'll say let alert equals. Let me just reduce the font size. Yeah, that is good. Is it okay like the font size, people? So it says alert. I'll say now I'll use the struct that I have created. Alert. I have to pass the severity. So severity, it's a new process, right? So I'll say alert severity dot. I'll go low high info. I'll say info. Okay. And we have type as well, right? So I'll do alert type. I already defined alert type. I'll go with high resource, no system alert. Maybe yes. New process alert. I can go with this. I need a PID. I already have. I already have PID. So maybe I can use a shorthand over here. I have process name, right? Process name I can have on processes, I think, right? So if I detect new process, I'll have. So first let's understand what is in the processes. So I'll have to think from here. So it says processes is a hash map of a PID that is of type U32 and a process info. So so I'll have a like this a key value pair of PID and a process info. So I have a process info over here, right? So I'll let's name this thing process info. I already have the PID. On the process name I can go for process info dot process name that is of type string. Another thing I have is detail, so I'll do a format macro. I'll say new process has been detected, right? I already have the process info and details over there. Let's save this thing. I am missing a semicolon, so I'll do this thing. I'm missing all the other fields. Basically it says U32 and it is this thing, so I'll simply dereference it. It says I need a comma. Missing field PID. PID. Alrighty. So I have alert type as well. Now I need to enter few other things. We need a detail. We need a detail. So guys, we have 5 concurrent viewers and we have a like. Let's check how this thing is going. Amazing. We have got 1 subscriber. That is good. Thank you who are subscribed. If you are currently on the stream and if you have subscribed, say hi. Say hi. Alright, so I have this thing details over here and this is string. Hmm. So you know what? I said detail, right? High resource is needed. Maybe I can do this thing. Maybe I should attach process info, entire process info with it. It needs to implement display trait format. Maybe. Okay, let's go over process info. It says process info. Hmm. Uh, Maybe let's not do it right now. Let's keep it simple. Uh, okay, so I have details. New process has been detected. Another detail thing, that is also a string. So maybe I can, simply copy this thing. I'll yank it. I'll paste it. Uh, I also need to have a timestamp. Oh, I have a timestamp, and that is of type F63. So again, we'll do system time. We have a now, and we want a duration since it's not new, sir. It's now. We'll put this epoch value, Unix epoch, and we'll have unwrap or a default value, unwrap or default, and we need from we need sec as this thing. All right, it says move out. Alrighty, then we can simply clone it. All right, we can simply clone this thing. Now, if I have already like it's a thing, maybe if I have implemented a alert, I will say self dot send alert, and this thing uh doesn't return anything, right? So maybe I can do this thing. So if this thing is so one thing we need to make sure that this thing, this send alert thing on the detect new processes, it should only be this send alert should be only called like only for logs and terminal, right? So because every time a new process starts, maybe someone opened up browser, you opened up a browser or anything, there will be a new process attached to it. So it's not like that for every new process we will send the notification. Maybe we could collect it somewhere like in a batch or something, then we can send the entire batch. So you have to only do it for logs and terminal alerts. All right, any other thing where we can implement alerts under this? Clear this. We have this thing, println. So we need to replace all our thing with this thing, right? So if I, maybe before that I should copy this thing. So maybe this could be the excellent way to, without using any external library for logging, you can create a simple logger out of it. So though we don't have any process info over here, so let's not do this thing. We can be only doing this for processes only. uh, Detect new process, check process. No, alert handlers. So I think on alert, do we have any process info? Then if we have, then we can do this. So we have detail, severity. No, Warning, average CPU. Uh, uh, uh. Process monitor. All right, I think all are alert from like from where we can use an alert. It's good. Though we haven't implemented is threat thing, right? So we will implement this thing as well. Is threat. So if it's a threat, then we'll also log those things. But we haven't implemented and created a thread struct for that, so we'll do that. Till now, we can chat or relax. So tell me, guys, how is your day going? How is your day going? So we have 8 viewers and we have only a like. So guys, feel free to like this stream. You have to do only one thing. Just like and say hi on the chat, and then everything will be automatic. Come on, people. We have 247 subscribers, so we are going good. We need 3 more subs. Please reconnect. Come on. Come on, guys. I know the stream is quite boring. Also, I have shitty network over here, bad reception. But the stream is worth a like. Feel free to like. We'll continue this thing over here. All right. So, so we have defined this thing, right? Uh, as I told earlier, maybe we should because we have already created system alerts, right? Uh, I hope you remember. Just few minutes back, about to I was about to replace this thing with alerts, right? Actually, I replaced as let's do that thing. Maybe here. Let me just do this thing. All right. So we have an error over here, right? Error occurred. So maybe alert severity we can do info warning low, high, medium. So we'll put it on high. It's not a new process alert, right? We have defined enum for that, and we have other values as well. We have new process alert, we have high resource usage, and we also have system alert. So we'll pass it as system alert, and now we only need, right, we need, so let's remove these things apart from the comma and message. Maybe message Is message a string? Yes, it is. So we'll format, we'll say error occurred. Just go simple for now. On the detail, we'll pass another thing that says, we'll simply do error occurred. Will be in detail over here. Error occurred while scanning processes. So maybe if we have an error thing over here, maybe we can say this thing, right? And we have a timestamp as well. So maybe now we can remove this thing, right? We'll send alert. Now the same thing we can, replace everything that is we have covered with println. Now that we have created a utility, we can simply use this thing instead of this println statement. We can paste it over here. It's a info, so we'll have it low. It's a system alert. Okay, I have info as well, right? Info, we can do that. It's a system alert. It's not error occurred. It's process monitor. Let's give this detail, and we can simply say this thing, process scanner starts. Maybe we can directly print line over here, and if I go over here, I will simply say process monitor starts, and we'll remove this thing, getting this utility over here. Oh god, I'm getting these dropped frame rates. Turning down video. Hello, hello, Rochelle. How you doing? Thank you. Yeah, the stream is cool, but my network provider is messing with me. I'm not getting like enough internet to just stream. So you can see it's all messed up over here. If you can see this thing, the dropped frames, these are like 77%. And if you check the speed, you can see 6877. Now it's going good. 12, now it will be all green, a good green. So thank you for coming on chat. Uh, so I know the stream is, I'm getting just warning messages over here like change the video encoder, that it is overloaded and all. But I cannot do it right now. The stream is on and I cannot change the OBS settings while streaming. Anyways, thank you, Richel, for coming on chat. Now let's. Okay, so we have removed this thing as well. So we are like reducing dependency of this print line statement. So because we have created a utility, so we are going to use it. It's a thing. We have created a struct. It has a severity enum. It has a alert type, and this alert type itself is a struct, and it takes a message, and it's different for something. So if it's a system alert, we only need messages. But if it's usage alert type of alert, then we will definitely need process info process name, PID and all. So we need that. So now let's go on this thing. Where were we? Only for logs and terminal. Yes, we were doing this thing, right? So it's scanning all the processes. Refresh all scanning. Okay. Mm, check process. Yes. Now, the last thing to be like to we have to done over here is we need to implement threat detector. So what does it do? As I told earlier on the stream, I have a list of malicious processes that I'll map with the process running on my system, so that I know that whether there is any malicious process running on my system or not. So we need to do that as well. So, but first let me just finish one thing. I am just going through and checking if I left anything. So, it says, see, handle alert, right? So I'm using this error println over here. So maybe I can, utilize this thing over here. I'll simply do severity alert. Type would be of alert type, and it's system alert. I need a message over here. It's a string, so I'll why don't I copy this thing that I already implemented. uh, let's go up. uh, let's do this. um, Here's this thing. um, so we have info. Now we need error occurred, right? So here I can say error occurred. Now instead of this thing info, I can check if warning. I'll say it a warning. No, but it's an error, so I'll set it to high severity. Type would be system alert. That is fine. I need something over here. We'll say error. Now it will have some details, right? So error occurred while handling alerts. I just am confused. I don't know. Let's do this thing. So I'm basically thinking I'm making an alert to handle alert. So if there is an issue on handle alert, I'm just uh, logging it in console. I just don't understand if I have any issue on this. Okay. Okay. That is good. So I'm basically keeping track of this error, right? So this handle alert will only return if there is an error. So for success, it is returning a unit type. So we don't have to worry about the unit types. We only have to worry about errors. So okay. That is fine. No issues on that. So guys, if you are watching this, let me know from where are you watching, and uh, like this stream. All right, now let's go over here. It says we need to now define and manage threats. So what we'll do, I passed this stream's URL on Twitter. I don't see any notification over here. Come on, guys. We only need two subscribers to get our 250, and I think we can do that. It's not a force subscribe. Again, I'm saying if you are really into tech, if you are really into learning new technology, if you are really into switching to Rust, or if you are into a tech field, then only subscribe. And if you subscribe, then you have to join on my next stream. You have to watch my videos as well. So it's not a force subscribe. If you don't want to do that, it's okay. I'm good. Just say hi on the stream and leave a like. No force subscribing, guys. I need a solid iron on my team. I'm saying this because, I don't know if I'm sounding anything rude, arrogant, or no. I'm saying this because whenever I post a video, then if I have a solid subscribers, then if I post a video, then there will be a good watch time over that, right? A good criticism also, a good or bad, a good suggestion also. So I can see, I don't know, I can see over time that I have few concurrent subscribers. I don't know if the stream is like lagging, there's an issue in audio video, but anyways, so let's implement this thing. So I need to implement thread as well, right? Associated items in this implementation, that's all right. Uh, Now let's do one thing. Over here on the process monitor, we need to implement thread detector as well, right? So just like we implemented this resource monitor and this alert handler, we'll also implement thread kind of system. So over here, below this thing, maybe we could create uh, you know this, we can have multiple things over here. Hello, 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 hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So we can have a collection of malicious processes. So we'll say process collection, right? We'll say it hash set because those will be unique. We can do that. So here you can implement other things as well. You can have hashes like I discussed on the previous stream. Now, what is pattern and hashes? So let me just open if I can show you what file I have downloaded. Uh, mm, it's on the desktop. In hand, no, 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 no. Updated presentation, no, sir. Where is that file? Downloads. Um, drives. No, and these are the patterns. You see, these are the patterns. So that's why I said either. So currently, I'm creating this thing. It says collection of hash like malicious process collection. It has a hash set of names, but you can always create for patterns like this. These all will go inside this name. And these are the suspicious executables, so you can always do this. We have backdoors and RTs like this and reds. Pattern for obfuscated executables. All right. Yeah. So these are the patterns and names and patterns and names. So I have only created a hash set for names only. So that will I'll do. But you can always create for patterns and all. Maybe so once you create a pattern, then you will regex with each with your process name, and you will make a match with this pattern from your hash set. Is it does that make sense what I'm saying? I am maintaining a hash set of these names and all, and patterns and all, and we have to map these things with it. So maybe I can say this. So if so I have a file over here, right? That is block list. So maybe I can say why the naming is always the hard part. Process block list, right? And I can also create a 0 kbps. I'm getting it now. 0. Okay, guess what did I do? I did the classic IT move of have you tried turning it off and on again? So so yes, Darkaniel, you said that have you thought about being able zero internet speed? Yeah, man. I just like hit restart on that thing, and I think it is going good right now. As you can see, it is going good, all green, though the drop frame are still like 25%. But I think it's good now. So yes, you were saying that about reading the configuration. Yes, yes, it's a good idea. I thought about it earlier, but we are implementing like so uh, yeah, it is a good idea too. I think that should be the approach, right? So you define values on the toml file and then read it. Define struct on the file, on the main file, or any code file, and you define the struct. You map those toml file to that struct. That would be a good choice. Yes, sir. Maybe if I can go again, let's see how it goes. Yes, yes, yes. We are going good now. Yes, we have a good, I think, upload speed. It is sufficient. So, guys, if you are new to the stream, please first like the stream and then say hi. And we have got 2 subscribers less, a solid 2 subscriber less to hit 250. So I hope we can do this on this stream. So yeah, let's do this thing. So I have this process block list, right? These things so this is what I was showing. If in case you guys didn't get it after, due to the bad internet speed. So I have this list where I have toml file. We can just simply say things like minors minors and then define these fields here. Define these fields here, and the same goes for patterns, and define the patterns over here, right? So we can create a toml file like this, and on on, let's say, our process dot rs file, we can create a struct, let's say config, right? And here we can define minors. Here we can define like this, minors, and uh, patterns like this. So we have to make this thing this like this. So maintaining a toml file like this and reading it on a code base file is a good, I think it is the approach. So yes, we can do that as well. But for the sake of simplicity, I was just hard coding these values, so that we can have a quick thing over here. Though instead of like directly reading this file, it should be on config, because again, if you are reading this file, you will have to again break these things on the new line, so it will be a hell lot of work. So the good approach would be to define a toml file and then read that toml file, map it with the struct. What? Transmission is down again? No, sir. It is going good now. It is going good now, I guess. Yeah. So here we have this process block list. Now, we can do this thing, say add block list, something like that, and we can have some names from here. Uh, let's say this thing. Uh, and we can have pattern block list dot add patterns. uh, we can do this. So in order to check the patterns, here we have the patterns, so it will be the regex. So let me just copy this thing, right? So we can do this thing now. These uh, maybe detector, we can do this. So we need to make these things like like this, and at the same time we can say public function add block list. It will take mute self and name, right? That will be of type this thing. It will simply, what it does, it will say self dot process block list, because it's a hash set, so we'll use insert. Now it take a value, so it will be name dot to string. It's try adding a return type. So there is an issue with this thing. Can you guys guess? Can you guys guess? So we have 2 likes. Awesome. So we have this issue. So we have defeated the whole purpose of the new function over here. You see why? You see why? Uh, let's just first of all comment this thing, right? Now, why I said that we have defeated the whole purpose of this thing, because I'll make let's say let mute detector. I'll say self. So what it does is, if I have to go say process block list, it should be uh it should be you know hash set, let's say new. This has to be done. And pattern block list also, I need to copy this thing. So I have this thing. Now I can simply do this. I can return a detector, but before that I need to do detector, because it's a self, right? It's itself is a definition of self. So I'll say add block list, and I'll pass the name as a string slice, and I can do this thing. Now I can copy this thing. So see, now this all makes sense now. Let me remove this thing. It says this thing, blah 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 blah. I don't want to return anything. Maybe I can return this thing. Oh, I forgot this thing. Now this all makes sense. Again, we have to create a method for pattern block list, right? So if I yank it, I'll simply go and paste it. I'll say add pattern block list, and instead of this process block list, I'll have cell dot pattern block list dot insert. Again, it will take a name. Okay. Now I can go over here and say detector dot add pattern block list, and I'll pass a pattern. Where is that pattern? This is the pattern. So if I copy, and if I copy this, I'll simply paste it. Again, I'll have to do this thing. So these things are done. So I have new, right? So maybe I can copy this thing, yank it, go on, what was it? Process monitor. Right, I have this thing over here. Maybe I can say threat detector. I'll say this thing. Now I need to implement this thing as well. I'll say threat detector. It will be threat detector dot new. Oh, no such field. Detect DTC TOR. Resource monitor threat detector. But why? But why? Process monitor. It says no such field as threat detector. Missing field threat detector. Yes, there was a typo. All right. So we initiated threat detector. We got new on it. If I go over here, I'll have a new, and I'll have this function that I can use, add block list and all. Now I need to create a function. Now let's go on this process monitor thing again, right? I'll show you something. So if I go over here, let's go deep down. Okay, so it says if is threat, right? So if is threat, we'll have to make an alert over here. So I have this threat detector. Maybe, I can do this thing. So I'll completely remove this thing first. I'll say threat self dot threat detector dot. I'll have a function that is named as is threat, and I'll pass process info to it. Maybe completely not the entire process info, but a name, because that name that is, you know that matters. So maybe I can say process info dot process name, and if I could just use a reference, so it will return something. Definitely I'll return a result from there, right? I will either return option or something. All right, so we only need one subscriber to hit 250, guys. Come on. So let's not go by this thing, because we will definitely will return, will are not going to return a simple bool value. Maybe we can, but we'll return an option value so that we can handle error over there. So that we can handle error on the error over here, right? So let's go over thread detector. I'll have a function on the implementation that says public function is thread. All right, it will return a option of string, right? And what it takes, it will take self, because the I don't know if it's mutable. Do we need to have mutable? What are we going to do? We need to just read the hash sets from and compare it with the process name. So we do not need to, don't have to modify thing, right? So we'll go with this thing only, and we'll have a process name that is of type string. So for now, let's say we are returning none, right? Let's check. Oh, is thread. So we are here. Yes, I think we are good. Is thread. So here we will return if everything, if a threat is found, then we will return some warning if a threat is found. AJ, yo, AJ, what's up? I'm learning Rust, building an application that will monitor process on my system. It will detect if a process consuming a CPU, a memory, or it's a malicious process from the list of malicious processes that I have. I started with basically implementing a directory watcher, then I keep adding on things. So that's what I'm doing. If you are new, please feel free to leave like, and thank you for coming by on the chat. Mm, So I think this is threat function. We can implement it later. I think it's time now. Uh, so let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. So let me post my GitHub repository on the chat so that if you guys, okay, good thing, good thing. Let me add this thing. Mm, all right. So guys, this thing has been already on the GitHub. Clone the repo and do your thing. Try to improve this thing. Try to, fill the missing gaps. Repo link is in URL. Sorry, chat. It's github.com/matrx123 slash file watcher. So feel free to, follow me on Git as well. And if you want to, really learn about the crates that I'm using, you can check for notify crate, sys info crate, chrono crate. What what else I'm using? Oh yes, system info. Go on the Rust documentation and check out system info. Maybe you can check what is Unix epoch. The way I tried to find the F64 value of a timestamp. So Unix epoch, what is Unix epoch? You can learn over there. And definitely what we have used today is hash set. You can learn. So these are the details. Uh, AJ, how you doing? I think it's time to leave now. We have been already here for about 1.5 hour. Uh, AJ भाई बायो मस्त है यार हलवा खाओ हलवा Okay, so it's time to say goodbye for now. Goodbye, guys. Thank you very much for coming on the stream, coming on the chat, staying by, uh, hear my bullshit and all. Thank you, and let's see what we have to do tomorrow. We'll implement this thing, then we will again, maybe we'll create unit test cases for these things, but I will not. It's just a simple waste of time, in my opinion. We will do this thing, we will run, and maybe we can implement one good feature that Dark Daniel suggested, that reading a toml file instead of hard coding these value the way I'm doing over here by creating functions and all. So maybe we can read it from the toml file. This way we'll all have all our malicious processes over a file, and we can update that thing, and this code will pick it up from there. All right, goodbye, bye bye, see you later. See you later, guys. Share it with your friends, though. One thing, share this stream with your friends, whoever is in the tech field or maybe learning Rust and all. Bye bye.